What's up guys, Topher here, and I have a pretty cool video for you guys. It's the 5 things I love and hate in Battlefield 3, and we're going to start off with the 5 things that I love. And coming in at number 5, we have the knifing system. That's a lot different than Call of Duty. I have a Call of Duty example here from Modern Warfare 3, and it's terrible. He's like 6 feet away from me, and there's all kinds of panic knifing in Call of Duty. It's terrible. That doesn't happen in Battlefield, and you get the cool knifing animations, which I think they stole from Killzone 3, I guess, because I know Killzone 3 had that, but that's fine by me because it's fun coming up and just freaking gutting people. Such a cool animation. And there's multiple different ones. It doesn't always look the same. I had trouble finding footage of the different type of knives. I have like maybe 3 different types. This is probably my favorite one here. Boom! Stabs him right in the heart or the neck. I couldn't really tell. And this one's pretty cool coming up here. But the knifing mechanics are just awesome in Battlefield. I think it's absolutely perfect. I think more shooters need to use it. Here at number 4, we have spotting. One of the most crucial things in the Battlefield series. I think a lot more first-person shooters need to incorporate this into their games, especially Call of Duty. Even though their maps aren't really big, spotting always helps you get like a spot bonus there, which is pretty cool. Great when you're sniping because, of course, you have a longer vision than some of your teammates that aren't sniping. And, of course, you can use it in the vehicles, which helps a lot, as you can see here. When you're shooting across a little river there, and helicopters, it's huge too, and jets. It's hard to see if you don't have that air radar, so it's great for your teammates on the ground or your pilot or co-pilot or whatever to be able to spot. And then here is pretty cool. I'm the 3rd man in the tank, and I'm kind of just spotting guys for these guys to shoot at, which was pretty cool. And we took out a tank there, so yeah, spotting's great. Here at number 3, we have teamwork. Something that's also huge in Battlefield. Here's a clip of me and my friend Gary taking out a helicopter with a SOFLAM and a javelin, and that was one of the coolest moments I've had in Battlefield 3 so far. And you get all kinds of moments with that. You get them in vehicles, really all kinds of different ways. It depends really on what kit you use, whether it's repairing a vehicle or reviving a teammate or giving a teammate ammo when he's out, and he's just racking up a bunch of kills. Teamwork's a huge thing in Battlefield, and it's really hard to win, if everybody's playing as a lone wolf. I think, what do I have right here? Yeah, just us capping flags. That's a huge thing, too, and planting bombs at rush. I mean, very, very difficult to do on your own. Another good thing, I forgot to put that clip in there, but using smoke grenades in rush really helps planting and defusing bombs. It's really a big deal. I think here, yeah, I get revived, and I just go on like just a reviving rampage. It looks like with the assault class, which is always fun. I do a lot of dumb revives at times when I probably shouldn't revive them, but I do anyways, just because I like getting the points, and I like just trying to get my teammates back to life, I guess. But that's also a huge part. I really think that's the most important class in the game. It is the assault class, and reviving your teammates and throwing them health packs to keep them alive so they can plant bombs or capture flags. But teamwork is absolutely crucial in Battlefield 3, and it's really good. Number 2 is destruction. I kind of want to throw graphics in there too, because I think that's a big part of it as well. But when it comes to blowing up vehicles, the animations are great, and everything, debris goes flying everywhere. Here I'm really didn't have any footage of me blowing up any buildings like in game without trying, so I was just blowing up buildings for fun here with C4, and it definitely looks pretty awesome. You can really just take out whole buildings and stuff on certain maps and stuff. And I was trying to take out the floors here in this building, which I don't think worked, but a guy actually came up on me, and I actually blew him up. And that's not even what my intention was. I was just screwing around, just trying to blow up the buildings there. But very realistic. It's very cool. This was actually a really cool moment here. Coming up, once again, I was just screwing around. I'm just trying to blow up this building as much as I can, and a freaking guy comes up and kills me. But I do have that C4 planted, keep that in mind. And a lot of guys like to camp up there, and that was that was one of my reasons of doing this. So they couldn't have any cover, so I was going to blow up the face of the wall there, or the face of the building, I mean. And I think a guy was up there, I'm assuming. I was just setting this off for fun, just so I could show you guys some of the building destruction, and rack up a couple kills there. I'm like, oh yeah, I set that C4. Ooh, let's check that out. boom, and I ended up getting a kill out of it. So that was really awesome, and that's one of the best things in Battlefield is the destruction. But my favorite thing is the vehicles, and I think that's what really sets it apart from Call of Duty and other franchises is just all the different vehicles and all the different things you can do in the vehicles. You know, you can fly the helicopters, you can be on the gun on the helicopters. You can fly, freaking run people over in Jeeps and Humvees, drive tanks, be on the gun on tanks, be the spotter tanks. It's just really, there's really nothing like it. It's great, the variety of vehicles, and then of course they threw in the jets there. And the last clip was a freaking forklift from Wake Island that I ran a guy over with, which was pretty awesome. I'm still pretty bad with the jets, but I'm getting a little bit better, starting to at least shoot some other jets down. But let's get into the things I hate about the game. Not to be a negative person, but you know, the game does have some faults. One of the biggest ones here at number 5 is the TDM spawns. Wow, the video lagged out on me, but you can see here that they definitely need to patch some of these maps. I think the worst one is definitely No Shar Canals or whatever it's called. In my opinion, that's definitely the worst TDM map just because of the spawns out there near the water. Yeah, here it is here. Yeah, on this side, the spawns are just crazy. People spawn behind you like as soon as you spawn in. It's really, really bad. They definitely need to address it. I thought they did patch it, but definitely on this map, this gameplay is just from a couple days ago, and you see me spawning right next to a guy and getting killed there, so that was pretty frustrating. Okay, number 4, we got tactical lights or flashlights that people mount on their guns. Oops, I forgot to turn the sound off on that clip. That was pretty bad there too. And I think they said they patched this too, but it still really blinds you pretty badly, in my opinion. It's so annoying, and you can see here my own teammates are blinding me, and I actually have a guy right there in front of me, and that almost got me killed. And I think in this clip here it does get me killed. Freaking teammate comes in and blinds me. I couldn't tell if he was on my team or not. I do get that guy, but then I get shot from behind. Next couple of clips are pretty good too, and you can see how bad it blinds you. And some of these gameplays are from pre-patch, so I think that's what these last 2 clips are, is from before they patched it and kind of toned it down a little bit. In my opinion, it still blinds you pretty badly, and it's really annoying. Number 3, really annoying, is the frag shotguns, the frag buckshot or whatever that you put onto your gun. It really is pretty overpowered in my opinion. Guys just sit up and camp up in buildings and just shoot these frag rounds down at you, and it's really annoying. Gives the shotgun so much more range, and with most of the shotguns being automatic, it's really annoying. This guy was probably the most annoying guy I've come across with the frag shotguns. He sat up in this building the entire TDM game, and I think he ended up going 29-1 doing that, and he was using the support kit, so he had Claymores too. But oh god, that is so annoying. Number 2 for me that I really hate is Claymores. This first clip here, you know, I don't see a Claymore till the last minute, but I'm not really good at checking my radar when I'm running around, so I did run straight into it, which was kind of my fault looking back on it now. But most of the time they don't show up on the map when I'm actually using them, like right there, the guy's camping on top of the building and has a Claymore on the stairs. But there's not really a counter to it. You know, it sometimes shows up on your radar, sometimes it doesn't, and it's just super annoying. This was a match where there was a guy on freaking mortars, and I was trying to kill him the entire game, and I finally get to him, and poof, get killed by a fucking Claymore. Oh, I hate that shit so much. But the thing I hate the most is the mortars. That's kind of the segue into the thing I hate most in Battlefield 3. Reminds me a lot of One Man Army noob tubes from Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, in this match, I wasn't using mortars, but this guy was just so goddamn annoying, and he was not leaving his spot, shooting off these mortars. I think he was didn't even have a death at this point. I think I didn't get him here because I think he had an overpass. I think that's what he was under. I'm guessing that's what was blocking my shots, because I shoot, you know, 2 perfect mortars on him, and he ends up blowing me up. I think coming up here shortly, and he was just pissing me off, and that's why I had to switch to the mortars, because that's really the only counter for mortars is mortars for the most part, unless you can run back and pop them real quick or throw a grenade at them. Because most of the time, the douchebags usually sit back and freaking their own spawn. So you can't, which you can't go into, you'll get killed. So you know, for going off the map. So I hate that shit. But yeah, that's the thing I hate the most. Here's a list of the stuff I have listed here, or that I've talked about in this video. If you guys have anything that you think I left out, make sure you let me know and leave them in the comments below. That would be awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was just my personal opinion of the stuff I love and hate in the game. Like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys, see if I missed anything, but I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later.